Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the very first episode of the FC25 Manchester United career mode. After a very controversial career at Manchester United, Erik Ten Haag has finally been sacked and KRN has been appointed the brand new manager. We are currently 13th in the Premier League table, and for Manchester United standards that is not acceptable whatsoever. My main goal by the end of the season is to finish within the top 4. But before we even think about the Premier League, we have the Europa League to worry about. We're currently 12th in the Europa League table. A club like Manchester United should be in the Champions League every single season. So for us to be struggling in the Europa League, it's not acceptable whatsoever. But for myself to turn this awful season around, a lot of changes needed, and we're going to start off with the starting 11. This is what we are set with by default, and I think it's fair to say I'm definitely not going to be using this throughout the rest of the season. And this is the starting 11 that I'm going to use throughout the rest of the season. Things may change. I mean, we've got some controversial players in here. Marcus Rashford. Yes, I mean, we all know the talent he used to have, and he used to be one of the main players for Manchester United, but unfortunately it's not that way no more, so hopefully it puts a bit of faith back into me that he can be that player again. And then moving on to the other side, Alejandro Garnacho. There is no competition whatsoever for that left-hand side. He is staple. I do not care if he misses 7 open nets per game. He's in this squad forever. Rasmus Højlund, I'm putting my faith into him to score the goals. I mean, United lack goals. They lack an out-and-out goal scorer, in fact. So I'm going to put a lot of faith into Højlund. Fingers crossed. His potential pays off and he does become that player because we really desperately need some goals. I've moved Kobbie Mainoo further up the field to a central midfielder because I don't exactly want to use him as a holding midfielder. He is far too talented for that. I would be holding him back if I use him as a holding midfielder. He's great offensively, great defensively. And if I'm being completely honest, we've got Casemiro at holding midfielder. We've also got Ugarte, so it's very rare that Mainoo will get a game. And there is not a chance that I do a Manchester United career mode and Mainoo doesn't get any game time whatsoever. So he's going to get moved further up the pitch to that central midfield position. I'm very happy with our centre-half partnership, De Ligt and Martinez. I don't think they're going to need replacing anytime soon. They're not old. They're only going to get better. They're both incredible talents, and they are just going to be so solid at the back. And we've got Lenny Euro on the bench as well. He's got a bunch of talent and a bunch of potential. So this back line, these centre-halves, I'm really happy with. The left back is the other position I'm a little bit worried about. We have got Malacia in there, and yes, we have got Luke Shaw, but unfortunately Shaw is out for a month due to an injury. And we have got our hardest bunch of fixtures coming up throughout December. So Malacia is really going to have to do a job on that left-hand side. I'm hoping he can. But I mean, going from Luke Shaw to Malacia not getting much game time himself, it's getting me really worried. I just want to add this part into the video because a lot of people asked me and are struggling to find the perfect training plan. And the one that I have found to be the best for me is for all out performance, have that on 80, performance focus, have that on 90, and then repeat for energy. So all that energy at 80 and then energy focus 90. These are the best that I have found throughout all the career modes I have done. Players become fit quicker, players become sharper quicker, and it's just the most balanced and most effective I have found. So use these and let me know how you get on. So moving on to our first game in charge at Manchester United, we're going into the Europa League, it gets players in. And what a bit of news to receive just before our first game in charge. It's win or bust for Manchester United against Pleasant today. Anything other than a victory will see them fail to get through to the Europa League knockout stages. If we lose our first game in charge, yes, it might be disappointing, but it just adds on to the fact that we're getting knocked out of the Europa League in our first game. My God, these live starting points are lethal. But for this first very tough fixture, I'm going to be putting my faith into the starting 11 I saw best fit as soon as I joined the club. Unfortunately, Luke Shaw is slightly injured, so Malacia is going to have to do a job there, and fingers crossed can show me some faith in his ability on that left-hand side. But our strongest 11, bar Luke Shaw, I'm excited to use this team, and fingers crossed we can carry on in the Europa League. And you never know, I might lose my job if I lose this. Great tackle, Martinez. Come on then, let's counter. Garnacho, can he carry it? Marcus Rashford, keep making that run. We'll try and play Højlund in. Brings it. Go on. Rashford, keep making that run. Rashford, keep making the run. Oh my God, he's just giving up. He's just giving up. This laziness, I am not accepting whatsoever. Finish that Mainoo. Oh my God, just why? Marcus Rashford, by the way, he's very lazy in real life. I mean, have you seen him trying to track back? It's just non-existent. But I'm not accepting it in this career mode. If he carries on, he will get transfer listed. Garnacho's running into space. Get past his defender. He's just getting took out left, right and centre. Garnacho, can you put this one away? Alejandro Garnacho scores our first goal in charge. How ironic. My favourite player at Manchester United and one of my favourite players in world football has put us 1-0 up, scores the first goal of this career mode. Managed to get through. Martinez, I've just took him clean out. That's a red card, isn't it? How fitting is this? In real life, he's known for getting a red card or two. And in my first match in charge at United, he's gone and got a red card. Completely my fault, by the way. I'm not blaming him, but I mean, it just wouldn't happen to a more realistic player than Martinez, would it? I managed to get through. I need to put on a centre-half, and oh my God, I thought that went in the back of the net. I've completely forgot to put the centre half on, and they nearly punished me. Thank God that went wide. But it's that one Garnacho goal that keeps us in the Europa League, managing a very lucky 1-0 win, going down to 10 men thanks to Alessandro Martinez getting himself sent off. But it's a win in our first game. It takes a bit of pressure off, and fingers crossed this is a step in the right direction to change at Manchester United. And after that very tight win away from home, we have moved ourselves up in the Europa League table from 12th or 13th, I believe it were, to 6th. That is a massive change from one win, and fingers crossed we can keep this going and it translates through into the Premier League. Having said that, our joint best centre-half is out due to suspension, and we have got none other than Manchester City away from home next in the Premier League. It is not going to be the Manchester City that we've currently got in real life. It is going to be the overpowered one. And my God, just look at the team they are going to be playing against us. That Erling Haaland bloke, he's going to be incredibly difficult to defend. But one positive, Rodri is out injured, their most crucial player, and the reason I truly believe that Man City are currently going downhill in real life, he's their most vital player. They are missing him due to injury. So you never know. We might have a bit of luck, but I'm not getting too excited or too ahead of myself because we could easily be 6-0 down in the space of 14 minutes. But for my first Manchester derby in charge at Manchester United, I'm going with the exact same starting 11 as I did in the Europa League. Thankfully, Martinez is allowed to play this one. He's only suspended in the Europa League, so that is a massive bonus. Milassi is still going to be playing that left-hand side because Luke Shaw is unfortunately slightly injured. But it's our first Manchester derby in charge. We have to come away with a win. They did it in real life. We could do it on here. Bruno Fernandes, can we capitalise on this? Plays it through. Can Højlund hold it? He has not been great so far, but he's managed to get past his defender. Can he get a shot off? Akanji blocks it and Edison pulls off a save. That is a positive first move in this Manchester derby. And Bruno Fernandes cross this in. De Ligt's on your head. I know you're great from corners. Can he put it in? Edison picks that one out. I think corners are going to be our speciality in this career mode. Alejandro Garnacho, can he keep carrying it? Try and get past Kyle Walker. This is going to be a difficult task. We'll get it Milassi. Milassi, can he cross the ball in? Højlund, I'll tell you what, overhead kick if he can. He's pulled it off and Edison, he saved it and it's gone out for a corner. I thought he managed to keep that in play. But what an attempt from Højlund, by the way. We have got another corner. Can we get it in this time? De Ligt. Nope, that one's poor. Okay, maybe I'm getting too ahead of myself when it comes to corners. Rashford, come on, let's run at him. He loves this fixture and he loves scoring at the stadium. Can we replicate this in this game? Can we do it? Keeps carrying it. Marcus Rashford. Get past Akanji. Can he put it in the back of the net? And Edison pulls off. An incredible save yet again. It is going to be impossible to get it past this bloke. Oh, what a ball. Bernardo Silva. This is all from nothing. This is a lovely bit of play by City. Luckily, our defence is on fire. We've gave away a penalty. I do not have a clue what for. I do not see a foul in that whatsoever. But Mateusz de Ligt's giving away a penalty. Are they going to show it? That is not a... Okay, it might be a penalty. All right, we'll give him that one. Haaland steps up. Can we save this one? No, Haaland puts it away with ease. It is 1-0 to Manchester City in a game where... they've dominated on the ball possession-wise, but they have done nothing, to even cause any problems for Onana. So this feels hard done by when we've had most of the chances. But it is what it is. We can come back from this. Rashford carries it on the inside. We've got an opportunity straight after they've scored. Rashford, you should have gone down, lad. Oh my God, finish. Handball. We've got a penalty straight after theirs. My God, count my blessings. We have been gifted a penalty. The game knew it was unfair for them to be winning. Now we've got to score this one. Bruno Fernandes steps up. He doesn't miss a penalty unless it's against Pickford. Puts that one past Edison. We are 1-0 in a game where it should be a draw, if we're being completely honest. EA have gifted us because they knew we deserved a draw at least. My God, thank God for that goal. What a ball. Whoever played that ball, fair play. But Onana, my God, that is the most ridiculous save I've ever seen. It doesn't make sense whatsoever. But Onana has kept us level in this game. He has been phenomenal in this one. Dalot, cross an opportunity. Crosses it in. Højlund, can he finish? If that would have won the Manchester derby, my God, I would be jumping out of that window because what a goal that would have been. Unfortunately, it has finished 1-0, but I am very positive with that performance. We played incredibly well. City had to shoot from distance to have any chances, and the other goal they scored was a penalty. I am very happy with that. It's a 1-0 draw, and just, it's such a relief we didn't get battered 6-0. And my God, December is not a slow month whatsoever. We are straight on to our next fixture, and a very important one as well. The Carabao Cup quarter-final against Tottenham Hotspur away from home. I am going to simulate this one because I feel like the games we have got coming up are much more important to play. We are going to simulate this one, and fingers crossed we can get through into the semi-final. And it's a 3-0 pumping by Tottenham Hotspur. Okay, that is my fault. We probably should have played that one. But back into the Premier League, the most important competition to me. I said I wanted to finish top 4 by the end of the season, so maybe we needed to get knocked out of the Carabao Cup to focus on the Premier League. We've got Bournemouth at Old Trafford. We've got to come away with a win. And thank God, Højlund scoring in the 89th minute to win us the full 3 points. That was a very lucky win. And after scoring that 89th minute winner against Bournemouth, Rasmus Højlund has been named the player of the match. He's not been great for me so far. He feels very clunky and his first touch isn't the best whatsoever, but I've still got faith there's a player in there and that is going to show it for the rest of the season. And hopefully he can carry it on into this game by winning us another game. I mean, fingers crossed it doesn't leave it till last minute yet again, but I'll take the win nevertheless. Please get us a win, and it's a 1-0 draw against Wolves. They are bottom of the table. Garnacho scoring in the 38th minute, and we didn't have anything else after that. Brilliant. Okay, that is a very guttering draw. But straight on to the last game of today's episode, coming up against Newcastle United at Old Trafford. We're going with our strongest 11, obviously, bar Luke Shaw. Speaking of Luke Shaw, he's back from injury, he's fit. I will put him on the bench because maybe we can bring him on for the last couple of minutes, but I don't want to rush him back into the team and suffer another setback because as much as Molassi's been great, we desperately need Luke Shaw at left back. Højlund, I don't know how that's managed to slip through to him. Play it over the top. Rasmus Højlund, can we get it back across the box? Oh my God, I tried dipping it over the top to Garnacho, and it's going to have played. This one's been very tough. Isaac has ran the show so far. Rashford, well won. Well won, high up the pitch. Can we get it back to Højlund? Højlund touch. Can he put this one past the goalkeeper? And he's finally got himself a goal for me. Not a simulated match. It's a great bit of effort from Marcus Rashford. I said I wanted more effort and not the laziness that he brings in real life. And he's given me the old Marcus Rashford. Won the ball back high up the pitch. Plays it through to Højlund, who still had a lot to do. Takes a touch, moves away from Tonali and puts it past the goalkeeper. 1-0 in this one. Thank God, because I never thought we'd ever score in this fixture. Rashford carrying it. Keep going. Keep going. Up against Dan Burn. You've got to win that battle. Is that handball? That is handball. Is it a penalty? We've got ourselves a penalty. We've got to put ourselves 2-0 up. This is a fixture where we need to score the goals whenever we get the chances because we are getting a very few set of chances. Bruno Fernandes scored one already. Can he put this one in against Dubravka? Yes. Yes, he can. Alejandro Garnacho. I am the luckiest man alive. Oh my, Bruno Fernandes hits a post, deflects back to Garnacho, and of course it's him to put it away. Of course it's him to score yet again another goal. That is the luckiest penalty I have ever seen in my life. Some might say Bruno Fernandes meant it. He just wanted to do it in a spectacular way. Who knows? But Garnacho puts us 2-0 up. I really do need to count my blessings after that one. Tonali's through. He's managed to get past our defence. I don't know how, but he's managed to get through. He's 1-on-1 with Onana, chips it over the top, and what a cool and composed finish. Chips it over the top of Onana to make it 2-1. What a goal, and very gets the runner play. Newcastle have had nothing this game, but what a goal. And that is the full 90 minutes done. We managed to pick up 3 points against Newcastle United, picking up a 2-1 win. What a performance. I mean, we were very lucky not to concede at the very end. Newcastle were all over us after that goal. But thankfully, we hold on, a 2-1 win. It's another win in today's episode. And I think it's been a really successful episode when it comes to results. And after that incredible win, that moves us up to 10th in the Premier League table. Yes, it's not much, but it's slow progress. It's little footsteps towards that top 4 finish that is in my sights. We need it. We desperately need it. So any wins from here till the end of the season are very much needed. But yeah, it's a positive start and it's a positive episode to a massively needed change at Manchester United. But this is where I'm going to end the first episode of the FC25 Manchester United career mode. If you have enjoyed, please do leave a like and subscribe if you're new around here. If you don't want to miss a single episode, make sure you turn the notification bell on. It'd be very much appreciated. But for now, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you all in the next video.